Hello everyone, this is Mr. Cliftron, and this is the drunk episode. Um, I really don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, because I'm a little drunk. Uh, and also I'm slightly giggly drunk, but, yeah. So, this was just like kind of a random thing I was gonna try to see what happens and how everybody likes it. Um, I don't know whether or not it's actually going to be good or if it's going to be any different than anything else. It's probably going to be a little different. But yeah, so I'm just kind of going into this just drunk off of rum. Anyway, we're playing the Crazy Fishes, so let's get started. Um, so anyway, uh, basically, I'm recording this the same night as the last one, and Ricky just fell. But I'm just kind of trying, really, to maybe add a little bit of spiciness, I guess, or like different stuff in here. And oh my gosh, you better get it. You better. No, no, no. Okay, good. that would have been bad. Yeah. I guess it sounds like I'm gonna say a lot from from like what I'm hearing in my speech. But yeah. And no. Um, no. They scored. Not good. No bueno. No, no más, por favor. No más. No más. More, más, más. No. No, don't take it away from me. So, and of course a foul, because that's clear. But anyway, so right now, I'm a little tipsy. And basically all I did was, just I ate some dinner, and with that dinner included a rum and coke. And hey, yeah, Pablo, you go and you score, and then we do well. And it's cool, and things are good, and life is awesome, and then you foul somebody, but okay. But yeah, so I had a rum and coke along with my dinner, and I kind of made sure I drank it all before starting this, and now I have a water sitting next to me just in case I am in need of some refreshment. Specifically, more of like a hangover cure, I guess, like preemptive. And hey, Vicky, way to go! Way to score from the way out there. But yeah, so I'm just kind of recording this, seeing what it's gonna be like. I think I'm gonna try to do 2 games as opposed to 3, like I did in the last 2 episodes, just because I don't want to do something stupid. But we'll go ahead and get in here with Pablo, and that was not gonna go in, I don't think, anyway, so that's okay. But yeah, so basically right now I'm trying to focus like my motor skills and ensure that I keep the ball. It's a little bit more difficult right now, but in general, I think I got it. And they don't have a goalie particularly, except that ball was not really shot well at all. And yeah, okay, I'm a little dizzy there. So for the most part, this really doesn't. Oh wow, we get a power up exactly when halftime happens. But for the most part, I'm really not too affected. From what I've found, like when I'm with other people, I tend to get giggly. But in general, I'm not that bad. Like I can focus for the most part, really. And the only real difference is I'm a little dizzy when I stand up, and that's kind of it. But that's just how it turns out. And hey, there we go, with the power up to bowl right into the goal. Yeah. That's how we do it. Anyway, Pablo, go ahead and get that for me. Thank you. And let's go ahead and kick it up to Vicky for another chance. Of course, it gets taken from us because people are mean and not friendly. Switch over to Pablo, though, and grab that away from them. Kick it over to Ernie. Ricky, I mean. Not Ernie. Okay, so maybe I can't think completely straight. But Ricky can still not do what I want him to. So, It's okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There was a little bit something in my teeth. Okay, yeah. My commentary is not nearly as, like, substantial in this one. Yeah, so essentially I was just trying to do something to see if it would actually, like, turn out any different. And I'm sure when I record this, or when I, like, go back and edit this, I'll, like, hear some differences in, I guess, my speech. I mean, obviously, right now I can already tell that my speech is as, like, it's not really nearly as coherent as it would have been if I were a little bit more sober. Although we're still up 5-1, so gameplay apparently not too affected at the moment, which is good. But yeah, I'm kind of just trying to do stuff and things, and that was such a good line there. That the do stuff and things. That's totally a motto now. I'm like, it's gonna be my catchphrase. Like, I'm gonna try to do stuff and things. Except that I'm drunk, and that means that I'm not really speaking for my sober self, which is the one that makes most of the videos. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I drank rum and coke for this. I personally don't like alcohol at all. I have found that the taste of it is just unbelievably bad. Like, no, I just can't stand it. Like, for beer, it's just way too bitter. And apparently I mean, I've never really liked coffee, just because of the amount of bitterness that has associated with it. And that's full time. But yeah, like, I tried beer on my 21st birthday. Like, 'cause basically what happened was my dad ended up, saying, "Hey, it's your 21st, so obviously you're gonna get some alcohol," and that's a thing. And then, where I was staying, 'cause I'd just driven up from, my home to where I was staying for and we're playing were they again? The white melon heads, even though their color is purple. Anyway, so I had just driven up from my home to my internship, after stopping at a theme park, which was amazing. We stopped at Cedar Point, and if you've never been to Cedar Point and you are a roller coaster fanatic, I seriously recommend taking a trip there because it is amazing and awesome. Definitely try El Toro and Millennium Force. I always say Millennium Falcon for some reason when I'm talking about that, but yeah, try Millennium Force. It's great. We ended up riding it like 3 times at least in one day. But yeah, so I had just gotten up here with my dad after we stopped at Cedar Point, and then we basically we were staying in a hotel, and right across like a couple of railroad tracks, like literally, we just had to walk over railroad tracks, and we were at a brewery, and my dad was like, "Okay, you're going on a brewery tour for your 21st birthday," and we did, and like we got, I think it was like 3 or so beers, or samplings, essentially, for just that day. Like, we could say, all right, well, I'm gonna try out this one, and I'm gonna try out this one, and then try out this one, or we could like turn them in, try like the samples for one full thing. So like we try it, or words apparently are not as easy to say when I'm drunk, but we would like give in the bottle caps. Like, so we had 3 bottle caps, and those 3 bottle caps were the samples that we had to choose, or they were essentially like our currency for samples. And so we I ended up just doing samples, and each one of those samples, just like, I tried the ones that they said were the sweet beers, and they were just way too bitter. Like even the sweetest one that they said they had was just unbelievably bitter to me, and I just couldn't stand it. Um, I just don't like bitter. I mean, like I said, I never really have liked coffee, and whenever I've like the few times I've ever had coffee, it's when it's loaded down with sugar and cream. Like it doesn't even look like coffee by the time I'm done with it. So, oh, it's halftime. I looked at it. I was like, wait, it's 1-1 the full time. Okay, yeah. So obviously I'm a little impaired. But so when when we went and did that, and I was like, well, beers are horrible. I basically just I couldn't stand it at that point. So who's this on? Oh, it was on me, of course. I had a feeling it was, but anyway. So I already basically have written off beers, and granted, these were craft beers, but they're supposedly some of the best. So it's like I don't know whether or not I even want to try the brand ones, because I mean the chances are they're gonna be bad for me, at least. I probably won't like them, and that's just me. I mean I don't know, like my dad is really into a lot of beer, and I just am not. It's just me. And like I said, I've been trying, and also we just scored. Yay! I've been trying to see if I like any kind of alcohol. Um, and so I went to actually Costco. So Costco has some really cheap but supposedly good vodka. So Grey Goose is like one of the, I guess, premium vodkas or something, and supposedly their French, or Costco's French vodka, is basically the same kind of thing as Grey Goose. And I mean, I don't like the taste of the alcohol. It's just too sharp. I don't know. Like I just it's way too ugh. Just like I don't know if it's bitter. Like if the alcohol itself is bitter, I wouldn't really call it bitter. It's just nasty. Like I just can't. I don't like it, and I really never had any plans to enjoy alcohol and to really consume it. Like I'm not one of the ones, or one of the guys that ended up like actually drinking a lot before. Like I actually never drank at all before I hit 21, and even now that I've hit 21, the only time I've really had anything to drink as far as alcohol is concerned is just really to try it and see what it's like. And so well, that and this, of course, but I really just, I don't know, like it doesn't appeal to me, and that's just the way it is. I'd much rather end up sticking with my sweet tea and enjoying my life in the southern style of the good old drinks and dealing with that instead of worrying about alcohol. And I know that probably made absolutely no sense, because it didn't make any sense to me really, except for that I knew I liked sweet tea, and that was what I was like going for. But yeah, so that's kind of where that is. So we once again beat the White Melonheads 3-1, even though they're purple. Still don't understand that. Actually, of course, though, they're number 7, and if we lost, or if we won 3-1 against them, and we won 6-1 against the Fishes, and the Fishes, I mean, they're not too much higher up, but they're still higher up than the Melonheads, then there's something wrong with me. And also, they're the Monsters, and we just beat them last episode for the championship, and they're number 3, so they're actually pretty decent. But we'll see. I'm thinking hard if I want to play another one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play another one just to get it out of the way. Not really to get it out of the way, but also to make it even. So really quick to go back to schedule. We have 5 games left in the regular season. So I want to go ahead and cut off this one, and then the next 2 episodes probably be 2 games. So today's match against Super Duper All Stars, we saw them. They were at the Invitational, the Indoor Invitational. However, they lost, I believe, in the first round to the people that would then lose to the yellow guys that I don't remember the names. I think they're Giants, but I don't remember, like, what their actual name was. But anyway, Dante just kicked it out of bounds. And I'm feeling wobbly. But anyway. Also, I need a haircut and also to shave. Well, that's me though. What was that, offsides? Yes, it was offsides. Yep, there we go. Hello, Jumbotron, and telling me how I'm a terrible player. I haven't even really been thinking about offsides for the most part, mainly because I really don't pass that much. Because in this game, it just doesn't feel like you need to pass. I don't know. And maybe it's just the difficulty level, but I mean, like, look at this. I just kind of run up with Vicky, and she was supposed to shoot there, but she didn't. But I mean, she was basically in scoring position with no one around her. And oh my gosh, Vicky, move, please, Dante. Oh my gosh, stop doing circles. All right, kick it over to Pablo. Kick it, just kick it to Pablo. Pablo, you didn't even grab it. Okay, Dante. And Dante, you just fell. And Dante, you just did what? I don't know what's going on. My impaired brain cannot handle things like this. Anyway, Pablo now has the ball, which was just stolen. And come on, Vicky. Oh, I wanted to take control of you. Now I want Pablo back. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If I was sober, we'd be winning like 20 million to 0. Obviously, that's not completely accurate. However, I believe it to be. Anyway, Ricky, come on. Really? Really? You're going to call that a foul? Really? And there's a substitution. Cover your face, ref. You deserve to not be seen. Mr. Clinky. Clinky, Mr. Clinky, Mr. Clinky, Mr. Clinky, Mr. Clinky. Ricky, you weren't even close to the ball. There's no reason for you to fall over at that. So stop it. Get your head together. Get your act together and get your head in the game. Out of play. Let's go ahead, Mikey, and kick this ball way into their face and then somehow get it back to the person that I actually intended it to be kicked to. Anyway, Vicky is going ahead and taking that shot, and it's over. We're almost to the first half, and no one has scored. This is very crazy. And my brain is like, what? I don't know what just happened there. Oh gosh. All right, I have a feeling that people aren't gonna want me to do this again after this. Oh wait, we have a break. We have a break. Come on, kick it, Ricky, kick it in. Oh, really? You're gonna count that as offsides? Oh, I was so close to scoring. I was gonna be so intelligent with that, and Ricky's just gonna run it in basically. So it doesn't matter because Ricky still got the shot on goal that went in. Anyway, we're gonna go with Pablo. Now we're gonna go with Dante and his Inferno. And we're going to kick it up to Ricky. Come on, Ricky. You're not even going to get it because that was a stupid line. And that's going to go in, unfortunately. And that means that we are now tied again. And I really don't want to tie this game. But I can't really sober up very easily. But Ricky is moving fast. And he is going to score. Yes, he is. Thank goodness, because if I lost this game or tied this game, I don't know what would happen. Except that my brain would not want to think about it. And really? They call that a foul again? It's like they're not even flopping. Like seriously. I mean, at least they're not flopping. I mean, if they were flopping, then I'd be like, really, really, game? You're teaching kids how to flop, Mike? No, you Mikey is supposedly like the best goalie that I could possibly have, right? And he let that pass right through him. But luckily, Ricky is amazing and just scored another goal. Wait, was that? Did that say 2 goals today? So that's his hat trick. I forget who scored my first. Scored my first goal. Scored my first goal. Yeah, I'm a little drunk. I'm amazed that I can even click in the correct areas. No, Pablo, take it. Pablo, take it. You were right there. I'm kind of hitting the mic there. I might take that out. Probably not, though. Because I feel like it's part of the drunken experience. Okay, good, Ricky, good. Go, 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 Ricky, go. 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 I almost clicked off the screen. Go, Ricky, go. Go, Ricky, go. Unfortunately, Pablo, you're way too far up ahead of me. Go, Ricky, number 4. 4 goals today, right before the end of the second half, doubling the score of the Super Duper All-Stars while they make a substitution. And it really won't matter because the game is over. Full time. Amazing timing on my part, even though I'm not really able to tell time. And match summary, guess what? We win in your faces. Scoreboards, let's just check really